Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Nobunaga's Ambition Awakening. I am the Mysterious JG. Last time we did some historical events. And we've got a couple more to do before we can start developing more gold mines and just generally doing more awesome shit. I will tell you what though, I signed that officer there. I feel like there's something else I was going to do that I've forgotten already. But we want to take a quick look at our... see, landmarks or just castles probably. So Numata Kasugayama. Let's look at its facilities. Kasugayama has a gold mine. Maybe not yet. You're working on a foundry. I'm looking at the silver and gold mines. Probably, oh, it might be here. Gurkha. I'm trying to make sure that as these gold mines come in, we've actually got them built. The foundries require... Okay, so we don't have a silver or gold mine here. We also don't have enough labor left to do this, so it's probably not worth worrying about, but... Go. What I can't check here is if... because I would replace one of these trading towns with a... Okay, we haven't actually seized any of the mine. There is a mine here, but we haven't seized it yet. We got one silver mine at Sawada, and it does have a foundry. And Kasugayama, Kurakawa, Tsugawa. Daishoji, we haven't seized it yet. Machigata, we haven't seized it yet. Shibata, we have seized it. Does Shibata have... No. Alright, so Shibata, once we get one more labor, we need to grab foundry up here, and that'll be another gold boost. Meanwhile, there's more things. There's stuff going on with the Oda clan. A messenger from Yoshiaki, Mitsuhide, and Yoshiaki. After the 13th Muromachi shogun, Yoshiteru Ashikaga, was assassinated, his monastic brother, Yoshiaki Ashikaga, returned to secular life and worked to restore the shogunate to power. Yoshiaki urged daimyo from around Japan to accompany him to the capital. Among them was Nobunaga Oda, who was now at peace with the Saito clan thanks to the shogunate's mediation. Also, he's destroyed the Saito clan, but I guess that didn't break this event. Events were so much easier to break. You can break events in this game, too. Excuse me, but they're structured in this game so that, like, every little thing doesn't completely derail all historical events immediately. But when the peace collapsed between the Oda clan and the Saito clan, never mind. Ugh, forget it. This does consider that the Saito clan are... Oh, no, never mind. Yeah, it is all messed up. The Saito clan are gone, but the events around it didn't happen. And they're still acting like the Saito clan are here. So Nobunaga could no longer travel to Kyoto. During this time, Yoshiaki wandered around Omi, Wakasa, and Echizen before finally gaining the protection of the Asakura clan. He was still, however, no closer to his goal of entering the capital. But now that Nobunaga Oda had defeated the Mino Saito clan and moved to Gifu, Yoshiaki sent Fujitaka Hosokawa as messenger to once again request his aid in traveling to Kyoto. I guess I keep jumping in too early to know what's really going on. There's Nobunaga's portrait floating up and down. But yeah, you have to have Gifu Castle before this event triggers. But probably in earlier versions of the game, Gifu Castle, you'd have to do very specific events with the Saito to get Gifu Castle. In this game, even if you don't get to see the Saito clan events play out, if you defeat them and take over the castle that becomes Gifu Castle, you get to have Gifu Castle. Like, I'm wondering if I spent the whole Nobunaga's Ambition playthrough where we actually played as the Oda, like, building up Gifu Castle, but having it under its old name, which I am not remembering now, but Hatakayama Castle. No, that was a different castle. Inuyama? Inuyama. Anyway, first accept my congratulations on your victory. My victory. Ah, you must mean in Mino. Well, Okehizama was good too. That was like 1,000 videos ago, dude. We would like you to make for Kyoto by way of Mino, Lord Nobunaga. That way, of course, our hope in acting as mediator. That was, of course, our hope in acting as mediator with the Saito. My apologies. I surely would have met your expectations had the Saito not broken to peace. Do not worry yourself. More importantly, will you now come to the capital and lend your power to Lord Yoshiaki? That was my intention. Please inform Lord Yoshiaki that I am at his service. I am so pleased to hear you say so. Now my honor remains intact. Ah, yes, please use this man as an emissary in any future communication. He is well-spoken and a fine warrior besides. A pleasure to meet you. I am Jubei Akechi, in service of Lord Yoshiaki. I am happy to be of service. Then I shall leave the rest to Lord Jubei. Hosokawa, eh? Or was it Fujitaka? He seems capable enough, though he isn't he hasn't quite shaken that famed sarcasm of those who grow up in the capital. For him to bring up someone like Tatsuoki Saito and then ask for my cooperation in the very next breath. Ah, well. Jubei, is it? We need no more formalities between us. Thank you, my lord. I hear you studied Bokuden Tsukahara sword. Fujitaka has spoken highly of your abilities. Do you live up to the man's appraisal? I assure you, I am nothing special. I can swing a sword without cutting my own arm off, but what? While I was wandering across the land, I had the opportunity to train with firearms. Is that so? Ah, muskets. Many in my clan can use them. I would like to see what you can do. Shall we step outside where you can show me? Jubei, who is also known by some other name that I won't say yet. Perhaps we could speak of the trip to Kyoto. Yes, yes. I can head for the capital at a moment's notice. But Jubei, how much help can I expect from the Shogun? Oh, I can go back and read old text. But I don't have a button where I can see what Jubei means, or capital. The Ashikaga forces were once renowned throughout Japan. But as they are now, they would be lucky to step foot anywhere near the capital. Even so, the capital region is essential. The people, trade, temples, and powerful families all gathered in one place. It is Japan itself. Then uniting the country requires controlling the capital, using the old ways to forge the new. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you desire, Mitsu? Oh wait, you haven't told me that's your name. Most perceptive, my lord. I like you, Jubei. A lot. Those from the capital never say what they mean, but not you. But enough about the capital. Let's go outside and see who is the better shot with a musket. Heh, the fool of Owari is just as the rumors described. But this man is no common fool. He's an extraordinary fool. The first half of Mitsuhide Akechi's life is shrouded in mystery. As he was born in Mino, some say he served the Saito clan. Others claim he was a relative of Nohime, or even a retainer of the Asakura clan. Kessen III, in particular, claims that he betrays Nobunaga because he wants to bone Kicho, aka Nohime, aka No. There are many theories, but none have been proven. His name begins to appear in records around the time that Nobunaga set his sights on the capital, and he would eventually rise to become one of the Oda clan's most prominent figures. This was how the historic duo of Nobunaga and Mitsuhide first met. They were famous like Abbott and Costello. You remember how Costello eventually murders Abbott? Or rather, marches on his temple in Honnoji so that Abbott has to set it on fire and breathe his last? So Mitsuhide, Hidemitsu, and the Akechis, rather, and Hiroku Tsumaki become affiliated with the Oda clan. But there's another Oda clan incident for us to learn about. Dawn of Revolution. After wandering through a number of provinces before finding refuge in Echizen, the former shogun's younger brother Yoshiaki Ashikaga traveled to Mino in hopes of obtaining the help of Nobunaga Oda.
You have my thanks.
You must be Nobunaga Oda. I will be relying on your help during my journey to the capital. Yes, my lord. Please rest here at Ryuji while we prepare for the journey.
I will get the job done now.
Do not worry. I, Nobunaga, will get her done. I have no intention of making you wait as long as Yoshikaga Sakura did. Let us soon show this land our strength. Show our strength? The reason that you have been forced to move from place to place into the provinces of drown and chaos since the Yonin War and the Mayo calamity lies in your lack of strength. We must show our overwhelming might to all of Japan and cut down any opposition if we are to bring peace to the provinces.
Well negotiated.
It seems that I have found myself a reliable ally. Let us do as you say. Together we shall restore the shogunate. Sure thing, pal. In this age, the word referring to all of Japan could also be used to indicate only the capital and its surrounding areas. Did Nobunaga's Dawn of Revolution refer to conquering the entirety of Japan, or only to conquering the capital and rebuilding the shogunate? It's still unclear whether Nobunaga and Yoshiaki had similar ideas in mind at this point in time. Regardless, these two men of very different upbringings had a common ground in revolution, marking the beginning of an unusual alliance. The double jump moonsault alliance, because there's only two of them. The missing Yoshiaki Ashikaga returns to the Oda clan, as does Fujitaka Hosokawa. Local recruitment, we are still not that interested. Insight, I think these guys have had enough. Let's develop gold mine.
Then, let's begin.
To begin. Alright. A suspicious person was detected lurking around Hachigata Castle. But they fled once the guards were dispatched. Fortunately, the matter's been resolved without cause for alarm. Excellent. So I don't know if he has special powers of not falling for tricks, but we're not consistently able to pull that off, so I'm glad that happened there. Is he personally the one with Eagle Eye? No, I guess sometimes you just successfully stave off a covert action without even having the skill for it, just because you've got high intelligence in your castle. Or we just got lucky.
Have you a moment to spare?
The request for reinforcement was accepted. The Yuki clan is now in the hands of Utsunomiya Castle. The Yuki clan is now in the hands of Utsunomiya. I think that's a translation error. We took Utsunomiya Castle. We owe the Uesugi clan's reinforcements our thank. Yes, you do. You better be loyal retainers. We just gave you a castle, and probably greatly increase your officer count too. Is it time to start taking over these other clans yet? They acknowledge your clan's strength.
Pleasantries and speak. Abandon pleasantries and
Yeah, I
speak.
can't do it because they've got alliances with other clans. Who is your alliance even with? Is it just a truce? Oh, you just have a truce. When that wears off, I think we can grab you. And then these, yeah, and we got a truce back and forth. Okay. We just gotta wait for the truce to wear off, and we can probably grab all these guys unless they form alliances with each other.
Shall we enter discussions?
I wonder what this is about.
I wonder. Wah, 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 wonder. Wah, 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 wah. Okay. Can't vassalize these
What
guys,
does
can
this
we?
concern?
Have been submitted to another clan. Oh, did they become a vassal of the, No. Oh, they have an alliance with the, Zai that's preventing that. Okay. Become our vassal guys who are really far away from us and almost as powerful as we are. Alright, local recruitment inside, I think I'm just waiting around again for a bit. Let's see. Next big event is going to be taking over this castle. I wonder, should I, just to make sure, we should probably
We'll seize their castle.
add troops.
Your orders, if you please.
Because it is a very defensible castle. Oh, we got more ghost coins on the way. The populace tires of prolonged wars. Spread the teachings of the Buddha may soothe their weary souls. Okay, so we got a couple of things to do. What do I want? A temple edition or an onsen? A temple edition is going to increase commerce. An onsen is going to increase the recovery speed of soldiers, but just at that one place.
Acknowledged. Understood.
And I can do both, but for some reason... Oh, I guess because of location. It changes which officers are available to do it.
Have you a moment to spare?
Pardon me, you have a visitor from Yuki Clan. These guys are getting... You know, these guys are actually getting a lot of mileage out of being my vassal. I gotta hand it to them.
Spare.
I have no objection.
I can't add yet another unit to it?
We must not fall behind.
Mount Castle has added a foundry. Supply station, we don't have enough gold. Okay. Yeah, the Hojo aren't going to attack us anyway because they're still repressing rebellions. Your loyalty has been well appreciated by the Emperor's will. I grant you the title of Shikubu Taijo. Alright, so that's more official post power. Let's make sure we get right back to goodwill with the Imperial Court. We don't want to have any kind of, like, you know, waiting period here.
I shall put it into motion.
Alright. Tochio is short of troops. That one might actually make more sense. Because they're closer to the front line. But we're only getting like 5,000 soldiers out of it, and we don't want to be fighting anyone right now. So let's leave it. Rumor... Masanobu Honda.
If I could present my idea.
He helped his master's clan during the riots. He's a great... Yeah, he would be a really good officer to have.
I shall do all that I can.
Let's hope this works. I didn't even notice if it said it could work or not, though. That was kind of dumb. We need 4, because I'm thinking if I build something else here, it might be yet another rice dealer to put the supply limit up even higher. Probably want... Arrow tower would be a good idea here, just to make it less appealing to attack. It's not a terrible idea. I could just have her build arrow towers in these bases, since I'm not planning to attack them for a bit. Well, irrigation canals might be better, actually. Or just let it go. Let's get an irrigation canal up here. Let's hold on to the labor until I got a better use for it later. Force myself to have Ana Takatatsu building super advanced structures at all times. There you go. Like, we immediately have enough to actually do something more valuable. So let's get a supply station.
Leave this to me.
By adding a temple, we've given the people a place to soothe their troubled or wearied souls. We added a temple at Sarashina. Are we ready to take any of these substitutes out? Because that guy was actually good, but I was in the middle of stuff. Yeah, you could be replaced. So let's get him in there.
I will take care of it.
Just gotta find some place where the Lord's dominion is more than one, and help is needed. Because actually, then I look at it. Yeah, Jaxor's is kind of spinning a lot of plates over here, so let's get new guy to come in and help develop the place so she's not doing it all. I wish it was this. Fly our banner high. The enemy base of Karakumo Castle is now ours. The Anagakoji clan has been annihilated.
Find him at once.
We've captured an enemy officer. Please decide what to do with them. Wow, we captured a lot of enemy officers. We will try to employ them all.
I am yours to command.
There's nothing to be done about it now. I, Yoshiyori Anagakoji, shall become your retainer and serve you as well as I am able. Oh, we got them all. Goal is complete. We may now return. Indeed, you can. Now, this place needs a ruler. A Ronin by the name of Sadatsu wants to join us, so we can grab him too. Appears willing to accept a position within our clan. Would you like to take him up on it? He's a brother of some guy. He took Fukashi Castle with Kakakatsu as Sugi's support, then had to leave it when his nephew entered into Shinano.
I will enter your service.
So, he used to be in charge. We can put him back in charge. This guy's actually better at running a castle than he is. And it's probably the one who should be in charge, actually, now that I look at it.
I couldn't dream of a happiness greater than this.
I'm deeply grateful.
We just fairly recently got a bunch of new infantry leaders ready to go. Let's get some guys who are pretty high.
I'm deeply grateful.
Try to get some guys who are fairly high loyalty, because this is a frontline type of castle.
I'm truly grateful.
10 is higher than 8.
I'm deeply grateful.
We have the peace music playing for what feels like the first time in a long time. Finally get Zerfall a little help from this new infantry leader.
You have my thanks.
And this means we need to come in here and get some new substitutes trained up. Got some guys who are really unhappy. We'll hold off on them for now.
I'm deeply grateful. I'm deeply
Because
grateful.
we have guys who are less unhappy that we can get there first. And they're not significantly worse officers. You are super freaking unhappy, but if I can get you in a good mood, you do have only somewhat below average pole skills. So we should be down to having everybody who's here as a chief. Alright. So close to having this place fully perfected. In which case, I don't even know what being a substitute does for you anymore if there's nothing that you're building, but... Building a depot facility, and it seems like that one, I don't know why that one's behaving differently than the others. Can't be interrupted. Doesn't seem like it's ever finishing either. So when Ana Takatatsu finishes, I think Karakumo, because it's got a border with the Oda, I think we're going to want to take the very limited facilities that are here and build... Well, it's already got one arrow tower. We either want to upgrade it, or we want to build a... we definitely need to get some repairs going here. But yeah, we probably want to either get a irrigation canal going there, or build like a second tower to just make it low troop count, but really high defense castle. Because that just makes it really hard to take it down before other cities can reinforce. Takeda clan will extend their alliance. I invited him because he was down on his luck. He seems open to the idea of serving us. Of course, I need your permission first. Geni Maeda, who is Super Pole Man. He's a Toyotomi retainer with a lowercase t. He served Nobunaga Oda During the Hanoji incident, he protected Nobutada's heir, Hidenobu. He later became the senior advisor for the Toyotomi, also with a lowercase t, for some reason.
I will enter your service.
Got a new chief. And we have added a supply station. Distant employment is available. Let's
I have a fine idea.
immediately try to get a sweet new officer. Let's immediately get a new irrigation canal.
I will see it done.
It's looking pretty good over here for our vassal clan. I feel like we do want to check in periodically to see if...
I hear you've something to say. Abandon pleasantries and...
Yeah, I think the Yuki clan, they have really profited from becoming our vassals. They are expanding their territory. But, good for them. It's like I like the idea of our vassals getting something out of it. So this would give us a really high supply limit and a lot of harvest. I don't know if... or do we want to save a slot for stables? Because eventually we'll have equestrian level 2 and then we can build stables here, which is probably a good thing. Yeah, I'll just leave it for now. Oh, we could probably build a stable. Like, if I think I want a stables, I'll build a stables in place of this trading town, probably. So for now, I think rice dealer is good. I don't think plus 15 provisions is probably that plausible. We'll just run through our food if we're on marches that long. Wait a second. Supply limit plus 5,000. I don't know which one of these is better to double up on. Let's go for it.
I will take care of it.
We grabbed most of the farms. Our supply cap is super high, and it's about to get even higher. So this place, is as far as it being our frontline base is concerned, yeah, it's pretty good. Like, food is mostly helpful for offensive bases, not defensive bases. But eventually, I think the long-term plan, we may well be making this our new capital for a while when it's time to advance to the west. It is a possibility. It's also pretty much time to call it a video here. Let's get to the end of the... What are you guys all doing? You better not be planning to go after us. You're going after Karasayama Castle. So they're trying to expand. Oh. You're marching right... Okay. If the Hojo expand over that way, then maybe I'll have my... maybe my allies will fight them.
How delightful.
Bed and onsen. Hot Springs level 2 is now available.
There is no excuse for what
My rumor mission was a failure. I have my sincerest apologies. Yeah, it's too bad, but I mean, it's not the end of the world. Don't worry about it, Grimmith. I still win. Rumor failure. We have our irrigation canal. take you 66 days, and you'll be using up that labor the whole time. Maybe we just leave it alone. Where do you want to raise? Well,
What do you make of this?
it should work. If we eventually want to, like, take this place over... But they're in they're in a marriage alliance with the Date. That's why I'm not already messing with them. Let's just let the month end. And we'll start the next turn with a bunch of gold and labor. And by the next year, I mean the next month. Alright, well, we got a lot more gold than we're used to having. Of course, I spent a bunch of gold on, oh. I just can't quite let this one go, can I?
I'm in your debt.
Neyamasa Hori the Wise. Lita's grandma, the experienced.
Deeply
Have you ever been experienced? Lita's grandma has. Otherwise, how could she be Lita's grandma?
I'm in your debt.
Vulture Bronco has been promoted to captain. Captain interrupted the match. Temple donation is now available. I need to call it a video. Like, this is the last one I'm going to record today, so I'm having a hard time letting go. This is a good one, but we don't desperately need it right now. Equestrian instruction would be... This is what would open us up to build stables in our daimyo province. Which I think we do want for sure, but we can think further on that. We don't have enough gold to unlock the special power of Vulture Bronco's ninjutsu. But I think, yeah, he is now... That promotion, the reason I'm thinking of it is because that promotion did put him to where he could do it. So he would be able to suggest supply raid. Covert action success rate would go up. It's all good stuff. Alright. Calling it a video now. When we come back next time, folks. As far as, like, warfare goes, the Oda are getting... The plot is going to drive the Oda to try to move towards the capital. And they've been fighting the Asakura. We finally knocked out the clan that was controlling this castle, who were vassals of the Takeda. And we want to keep the Takeda and the Hojo and the Imagawa alive. I feel like the Imagawa are probably pretty safe because it's going to be very hard without the help of the Oda. It'll be hard for the Tokugawa to knock out Sunpu Castle. And as long as these three are allied with each other, they won't weaken each other. But none of them really have a lot of good avenues for growth. Because the poor Hojo are trying to attack this castle. Oh, well, I can see why, though. Their unit was defeated marching to save this castle, which is probably their capital. And now it is agitated. So I can see why they're attacking that one now. But, yeah, it's like, honestly, the battles with our vassals and other people in the Kanto is the most important thing right now. Hopefully, if the Date start attacking my vassals here, we'll get notifications. Because we're certainly strong enough to fight the Date. I haven't oriented our castles out here to be military castles. But when the time comes, we are eventually going to need to go to war with the Date. Wouldn't mind putting that off for a very long time. Like, actually, I could move towards the capital and get win conditions without ever defeating the Date, but I don't think we will. I think the Date, we're going to run out of places to expand, attack our vassals, and give us a just reason to eat them before we take the capital. And all those things are coming in future videos, because for now, we're going to have a little period of trying to just build and do domestics until... about 4 more years of game time has passed, and we can see the events, the final history events of the end of the Triple Jump Moonsault Alliance, and the Hojo marrying off a son into our family or sending us a son as a hostage, which is the precursor to the Uesugi, struggle for power that we're not going to see because Kenshin's going to live forever like he won Metal Storm. Thanks for watching, guys.